Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel that helps you be a better version of yourself every day. Today, we're diving into something super important. 7 things men should never be afraid of. We're talking about breaking free from those old school rules and expectations that have been holding us back. It's time to ditch the fear and embrace what it truly means to be a man in today's world. Let's get started and break those societal chains together. First up, pursuing your dreams. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's a way of life. It's about waking up every day with a fire in your belly, ready to conquer the world. Look, fellas, life is too short to be stuck in a cubicle daydreaming about what could be. You deserve more than just a paycheck. You deserve a purpose, a mission that gets you excited to jump out of bed every morning. You got a dream, a passion burning inside you? Chase that thing. Don't just let it simmer in the back of your mind. Turn it into a reality. Every great achievement started as a dream, a vision in someone's mind. Don't let fear hold you back from what you truly want in life. Fear is just a temporary obstacle, a mirage that disappears when you face it head on. Be bold, be brave, and take that leap of faith. Remember, even the biggest successes started with a single step. It's like planting a seed. You nurture it, water it, and with time, it grows into a mighty tree. Your dreams are no different. Think about it. Michael Jordan didn't start out dunking from the free throw line. He wasn't born a legend. He became one through relentless practice, dedication, and an unyielding belief in his dream. He started with a dream and a whole lot of practice. He faced countless failures, but he never gave up. He kept pushing, kept striving, and eventually he soared. And yeah, I get it. Taking that first step can be scary. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, looking down into the unknown. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and doubt creeps in. You might stumble, you might fall, you might even faceplant right onto the pavement of your comfort zone. But guess what? Every fall is a lesson, a stepping stone towards your ultimate goal. But you know what? That's okay. Falling is not failing. It's a part of the journey, a necessary experience that shapes you, molds you, and makes you stronger. It's all part of the process. The sweat, the tears, the late nights, and early mornings. It's the grind that separates the dreamers from the doers. Embrace it, love it, and let it fuel your passion. The important thing is to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dream. So, dream big, man, dream big, and never stop chasing what sets your soul on fire. Next up, we're tackling a tough one, expressing emotions. It's a topic that often gets swept under the rug, especially when it comes to men. Society has long perpetuated the idea that men should be stoic, unyielding, and emotionally reserved. But let's break that stereotype right here, right now. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kevin, real men don't cry. This notion has been ingrained in us from a young age, but it's time to challenge it. Emotions are a fundamental part of being human, and expressing them doesn't make you any less of a man. And you know what? Sometimes they do. Crying is a natural response to a range of emotions, from sadness to overwhelming joy. It's a release, a way to process what we're feeling. So if you need to shed a tear, go ahead. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. It's okay to show how you feel. In fact, it's more than okay. It's necessary. Emotions are like signals, guiding us through life's experiences. Ignoring them is like ignoring the dashboard lights in your car. Eventually, something's going to break down. Bottling up emotions is like shaking a soda can. Eventually, it's going to explode. And trust me, you don't want to be around when that happens. The pressure builds up, and when it finally releases, it can be messy and destructive. Instead, find healthy outlets for your emotions. Look, we're not talking about having a meltdown in the middle of the grocery store. We're talking about finding appropriate times and places to express what you're feeling. It's about being mindful and considerate, both to yourself and to those around you. We're talking about being honest with yourself and the people you care about. When you open up, you build deeper, more meaningful connections. People appreciate authenticity, and sharing your feelings can strengthen your relationships. If you're feeling down, talk to someone. It could be a friend, a family member, or a professional. Sometimes just voicing your thoughts can provide immense relief. It's like lifting a weight off your shoulders. If you're happy, share that joy. Happiness is contagious, and spreading it around can uplift everyone. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and let others join in your happiness. Let those emotions out in a healthy way. Whether it's through writing, meditation, exercise, or any other activity that helps you process your feelings, find what works for you. These practices can be incredibly therapeutic and grounding. And hey, here's a little secret. Women actually appreciate it when you're in touch with your feelings. It shows that you're human, that you care, and that you're willing to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It's a bridge to deeper understanding and connection. They don't want a robot, they want a partner, someone who can share in the ups and downs of life. Life is a roller coaster, and having someone who can ride it with you through the highs and lows makes the journey all the more meaningful. So go ahead, let those emotions flow. Embrace them, express them, and watch how it transforms your relationships and your own well-being. Remember, real men do express their feelings, and there's nothing more powerful than that. All right, fellas, let's talk about asking for help. Now, I know some of you out there think you're Superman, able to handle everything life throws your way. But let's be real, even Superman needed the Justice League every now and then. No one has all the answers, and that's perfectly fine. Even superheroes need a sidekick sometimes. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It means you're smart enough to know when you need an extra hand. Whether it's help with a work project, relationship advice, or just someone to talk to, don't be afraid to reach out. There are people in your life who want to help, so let them. 4. Vulnerability, your secret weapon. Shh, don't tell. Next up, we're talking about vulnerability. Now, I know this one might sound a little scary, but trust me on this. Showing vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It takes courage to let your guard down and be open and honest with someone. Think about it. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you're essentially saying, "Hey, I trust you enough to see this side of me." That's powerful stuff. Being open and honest can build deeper connections with those around you. It allows people to see the real you, flaws and all, and that's what makes you relatable and human. And 5th, life's a buffet, try everything once, except maybe durian fruit. All right, fellas, let's talk about trying new things. It's easy to get stuck in our routines, doing the same things day in and day out. But where's the fun in that? Life is an adventure, and stepping out of your comfort zone can lead to amazing experiences. Imagine the thrill of hiking up a mountain trail, the breathtaking views, the sense of accomplishment, or the adrenaline rush of skydiving or bungee jumping. These are the moments that make life truly exhilarating. Think of life like a buffet. You gotta try a little bit of everything to find out what you really like. You might discover a new favorite dish or a new passion you never knew you had. Except, maybe durian fruit? That stuff is just nasty. But hey, even trying something you don't like is an experience in itself. Seriously though, trying new things keeps life exciting. It could be learning to surf, taking a cooking class, or even just exploring a new hobby. It could be as simple as trying a new restaurant, tasting exotic dishes that challenge your palate and expand your culinary horizons. Or picking up a new hobby, like learning to play a musical instrument or painting on a canvas. These activities can bring joy and a sense of fulfillment, or even just talking to that person you've been crushing on. Who knows? It could lead to a meaningful connection or a lifelong friendship. You never know what amazing experiences await you outside of your comfort zone. Meeting new people, traveling to new cities, and exploring different cultures can enrich your life in ways you never imagined. So embrace the unknown, take that leap, and savor every moment. Life's a buffet, and it's up to you to fill your plate with as many experiences as possible. Just maybe skip the durian. Number 6, speak your truth. Your voice matters. Let's talk about standing up for yourself. Your voice matters, and it's important to stand up for what you believe in. Confidence is key. Now, I'm not saying you should go around picking fights, but I am saying that you should never be afraid to speak your mind and let your voice be heard. Whether it's standing up for yourself in a disagreement, advocating for something you believe in, or simply saying no when you need to, remember that your opinion is valuable. Don't be afraid to assert yourself in a respectful and assertive manner. At number 7, be you, everyone else is taken, and probably less awesome. And finally, the most important thing a man should never be afraid of, being himself. Authenticity is powerful. Embrace who you are, quirks and all. The world needs your unique spark. Look, there's only one you, and that's pretty darn special. Don't try to be someone you're not, just be the best version of yourself. Embrace your individuality, celebrate your strengths, and don't be afraid to let your freak flag fly. The world is a much more interesting place when we're all being our authentic selves. Unleash your inner awesome. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content. Remember, fear is just a four-letter word. Don't let it hold you back from living your best life. Go out there and be the confident, courageous, and authentic man you were born to be. See you next time.